talk about quarterback as Justin Fields is making his way to the NFL, where he'll be a top 5 potentially, maybe certainly top 10, but probably top 5 draft in the upcoming NFL draft. Who's going to be the next Buckeye quarterback?
Yeah, obviously everybody thinks C.J. Stroud probably has the lead in that battle. We don't know that. I mean, it's all based off of Justin Fields had to leave the game twice, once in the Michigan State game and once in the Clemson game, and C.J. Stroud came in and handed the ball off to Trey Sermon. But we don't really know much, but it's him, Jack Miller, who was another top 100 recruit in that 2020 recruiting class, who dealt with some injuries, so you saw his ranking kind of tumble there as he reached signing day. And then Kyle McCord, the 5-star true freshman who just showed up here 2 months ago, who's in that fight as well. It's going to be one of those 3 guys, and no matter what, I mean, Ryan Day has showed us, whether it was with Dwayne Haskins or now with Justin Fields, that whoever ends up being that starter, Ohio State's in good hands. But it is an interesting situation for Ohio State to be in, to where you've got 3 guys in a battle who have never actually thrown a pass in a college football game.
That's very true, but you point out something very valid. You know, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields, you can throw Joe Burrow in there, because that was a guy that was there as well. Those are 3 guys that are going to be top 15 picks. You know, one was number 1 overall. Fields could go anywhere from 3 to, he's not making it past 8 in all likelihood. So when you look at the quarterback position, safe to say they're going to have a really good guy who Ryan Day is comfortable with playing quarterback.
Yeah, I think the expectation in the Ryan Day era is that not only by perception is the Ohio State quarterback a Heisman Trophy guy to look out for, he might win it. And you should be getting to New York every year with your quarterback. Obviously, Justin didn't get here this year, but he only played 6 games, and it was weird, and it was COVID. But every year, the expectation should be from going on forward is Ryan Day is going to bring 5-star quarterbacks in here, and then they're going to go to New York, whether they win it or not, and then they're going to be first-round NFL draft picks.
When you look at the Buckeyes team, has the goal changed? Is it realistic again to think, hey, they're going to be in that mix, to make the college football playoff? What is that expectation? What it is now? If it's not the college football playoff, it's kind of a disappointing year.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily a disappointing year, because it's hard with Big Ten teams, man. Because one game and you're probably out. It's not like you're playing in the SEC. But yeah, the expectation should be this team is competing for national championships. I know Justin Fields was awesome, but look, think about it this way: whoever ends up being that quarterback is going to have Chris Olave to throw through. He's going to have Garrett Wilson to go through. He's going to throw to. He's going to have a bunch of other top 100 wide receivers to throw to. You lost Josh Myers and Wyatt Davis, but you might be replacing him with one kid who might be the next Orlando Pace in Paris Johnson. Harry Miller's a 5-star who will be in his 3rd year. 2nd year as a starter, coming over to center. And another top 100 guy at the other guard spot. And then, as I mentioned earlier, with Travion Henderson, the number 1 running back in the country. So he's going to have plenty of weapons to make up for whatever learning curve he has to go through this season. And then obviously, you'll need to see improvement on the defensive end in the secondary. But outside of that, you're pretty confident that every single season, with the way this team recruits, with the way this team develops talent, every year should be a year where they're trying to win a national championship, and that should be the expectation.